to always be serious when it comes to some other things. So I want you to subscribe to my channel so that video that I'm going to do in my next video I'm to upload, you have access to it. I'm going to brief you on some of the follow-ups you need to do, some of the things the actions you need to put in place to ensure that you get admission. It's not always easy. It's not always easy. I can show you of that. It's not easy. It's highly competitive. So you need to do follow-ups. God help those who help themselves. So please subscribe to my channel and wait for that video to come soon. Wait for that video to come. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Abusia for mama akwaba bim eba my channel, so you are most welcome once again into my channel. Today we are going to talk about fees in nursing training institutions. We'll be talking about feeding in nursing training institutions. We'll be talking about accommodation in nursing training institutions. Yes, these are three things we are going to look at. Look, midwives and nurses, in fact, all is captured in the same system. So just subscribe to my channel. If this is your first time visiting, we'll be talking about it. It's very interesting. By then, you need to prepare yourself, because watching me right from this channel, it means that by God's grace, that's my prayer for you. By God's grace, you are going to gain admission. You are done with your interview. So most of you are thinking of, will I gain admission or not? Please don't stress yourself too much. All depends on God. If God says you gain admission, you gain admission. Always don't forget to pray. By God's grace, you are going to gain admission. Thank you. And by then, you have to also do some follow-ups, because prayer without hard work might lead to nothing. God help those who help themselves. So sometimes you have to try and God will push you. That is how it is. Now, in my next video, I'm going to do a video for follow-ups. What do you need to do? What are the things you need to do? What are some of the follow-ups, the actions you need to put in place to ensure that you gain admission? So that God will also help you along the line and you gain admission. And that's fine. So if this is your first time watching me, please subscribe to join ideas, like and comment if you have any question, and then I'll do that video in my next video and you get it. I want you to have that video so that it will help you. This is the most serious time that you can ever think of. Gaining admission is always the most important thing. Just imagine, we have almost about 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 applicants applying to one particular school. And you know what? They might need about what, 500 students, 200 students, or 300 students. Not much. Not much. So it's very competitive. So sometimes you have to pray and also do some follow-ups. So subscribe and watch that video to come soon. I'll be briefing you on that so that you have knowledge about that. But today in this video, I'm going to talk about the school fees. And I'll also be talking about the feeding system. And I'll also be talking about accommodation. So let's get started with that. Joy Ideas is always there for you. Now, thank you. Let's continue. All right. How much are you paying? You are paying 2,000 plus to 3,000 plus. Approximately. The reason why I am approximating in this video is that, each day there is always increase or decrease in prices. As you know, you can go to the market today to go and buy something, and they say 2 cedis. You buy. The next day you go, and likely or fortune on your part, it will reduce to 1 cedis, and you buy. So that is how it is. So systems changes. So on the run, what it means is that government is doing his possible best each time, each day, each year, every time, to ensure that, to help students to pay fees in affordable prices so that everybody can afford for it. So government is trying its best. By then, when things move on the normal, government supports students the more. But when things falls on the path, there is always a problem. So everything's about prayers. Let's hope that things move well and we can always afford for fees. Now, you pay approximately 2,000 plus to 3,000 plus. That is how the amount of money you pay. Because each day and each time, there is always going to be increase or decrease. I am not going to mention a fixed price for you because there might always be changes each year, each time, each semester. You understand? So I'm giving you the range of the amount of money you are likely to pay so that you have knowledge of it, so that you can prepare yourself whilst waiting for the admission. You can prepare yourself financially. I don't want you to just sit and bam, admission have come, and then you don't even know where you are going to get that money to pay. So you need to prepare yourself. That is why I'm telling you, you pay what? 2,000 plus to 3,000 plus. Approximately, I am estimating. Take note of that. Now, if you have any question, you can come to the comment section and we'll continue from there. Let's move to the next thing. We are talking about feeding. You ask questions Is the school going to feed you or are you going to feed yourself? How much are you paying for it? Yes, most of you ask questions like this, and by then you didn't get answers to. I am here to answer you right here. What it means is that you will be paying for feeding, but then it is always captured in your admission fees. It is always captured in your admission fees. So what it means is that health training institutions in the country provide feeding or run feeding systems for its students. Yes, run feeding system for its students. So everything is always captured in the what? The admission fees. So you pay admission fees to including your admission fees. Not that it's going to, they'll ask you to pay feeding fee of this and this. No, everything is always calculated and it comes at what? Admission fees. On top of the admission fees, what it means is that it comprises of anything, your stay there, the things you'll be using, some of the activities that you'll be performing, the system that the schools runs, all includes what? Your admission fees. So that is what it means. So feeding is always part of your admission fees. That is simple. So I'm just answering this question to you so that you know that you are not paying feeding fees different than admission fees. It's always captured together. Now the accommodation, some of you are asking, is the school going to provide you, or are you going to stay in your own apartment? And by then, can you stay in the comfort of your home whilst attending? Yes. What it means is that when we talk of accommodation here, everything is always captured in your admission fees. So the school will provide you with what? Accommodation. The school provides you with accommodation. So you get your own apartment too, and you want to stay at the comfort of your home or your comfort apartment whilst attending school, that's fine. It's okay. So, health training institutions don't penalize students for staying at the comfort of their home. So that is, if your school is closer to that institution that you are attending, why not? You can stay at the comfort of your home whilst attending class. That's fine. The only thing is that you have to attend class on time, and that's good. That is quite a bit explanation of maybe the school fees. You pay approximately 2,000 to 3,000 plus for admission fees, which captures your feeding and your accommodation and all lot of things. But it depends on the system of the school, how the school runs its protocols. That is the system of the schools, how they run it will determine the fees that you are, or the amount of money you are going to pay. That's quite simple explanation. So this video, I don't want to talk much in this video. I just want to make it brief and short so that you enjoy it. I told you that in my next video, I want to do some videos to ensure that you do follow-ups. I want to teach you some simple procedures that you need to follow so that you gain admission. You know, let me tell you, it's always competitive. It's always competitive. I told you that you have a school of about what? 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 students applying to only one school. And mind you, by the end of the day, what they just need is what? 300 students, 400 students, 500 students, 200 students. So you ask yourself, among all these 2,000 students, am I going to be part? It is very competitive. That is why when you go for the interview, you have to perform very well. You have to try all your possible best to convince the panel that, in fact, you are good for the profession. You can really do it, and you are in for it. So all these whiles, I want you to always be serious when it comes to some other things. So I want you to subscribe to my channel so that video that I'm going to do in my next video I'm to upload, you have access to it. I'm going to brief you on some of the follow-ups you need to do, some of the things the actions you need to put in place to ensure that you get admission. It's not always easy. It's not always easy. I can show you of that. It's not easy. It's highly competitive. So you need to do follow-ups. God help those who help themselves. So please subscribe to my channel and wait for that video to come soon. Abusia for me damo ase pa se mo hwe video ba bi du samre. Ye bedi enkomo a emu edu. No, ebeba me next video mu. We are going to talk about ye ba be kasa afa. Enema obetimi akwan obetimi afa so kakra obetimi abo so na be ya wonsa betimi aka admission. Eya na admission process no enye easy. Students no omodoso. Inti also bompaye now why you follow ups now go there atimi abo. You have to check some things to see whether do you have the chances or the possibilities to gain admission. So I wouldn't like to waste much time in these videos. Please subscribe to Joy Ideas and stay connected. Don't hesitate. If you have any question, come to the comment section, ask question of your choice, and respond to you. See you next time in that video. You need that video. You need to do follow-ups. You need to know whether you are, in fact, is serious. Subscribe for that video. and turn on your notification bell, because the moment I'll be releasing it soon, so that you guys have access to that video and you can do some things to enable you gain admission successfully. Happy to see you here, and then hoping to see you next time in my next video. Bye.